In this video tutorial, I am going to discuss that why creatinine clearance is considered better than the urea clearance. See, generally clearance is used for the measurement of glomerular filtration rate, and the normal value for the GFR is approximately 120 to 125 ml per minute. Now, only those substances clearance can be used for the measurement of GFR where three conditions are fulfilled. What are these three conditions? The first condition is that particular substance must be freely filtered through the glomerular filtration barrier. The second condition is that particular substance should neither be reabsorbed nor should be secreted from the renal tubules. And the third condition is that the blood level of that particular substance must be a constant. Now let's first look at the urea, that whether urea is fulfilling these three conditions or not. Urea is following this first condition, that it is freely filtered through the filtration barrier. But this second condition is not met in case of urea. Why? Because approximately 40 to 50% of the urea is getting reabsorbed. And as this much, almost half of the urea is getting reabsorbed, we can easily imagine that urine will contain less amount of urea. And because of that reason, this urea will underestimate GFR. And it is evident if we look at the clearance of urea. See, the clearance of urea, its normal value is 75 ml per minute. And if you compare its value with the normal GFR, it is very less. That is, like normal GFR is 120 to 125, whereas clearance of urea is 75. It is very less. Now, if you look at the third condition, this third condition is also not fulfilled in case of urea. See, urea is the catabolic end product of protein. Okay, and in our diet, protein varies from meal to meal. So if protein is varying in our diet, obviously its catabolic end product, that is urea, also varies. So blood level of urea is not constant, rather it is very highly variable. Okay, so this third condition is also not fulfilled. Now let us look at on the other side, that what about the creatinine? So in case of creatinine, the first condition is met, that is it is freely filtered through the glomerular filtration barrier. What about the second? This second condition is also mostly met, but there is one minor problem. This minor problem is that creatinine is very minimally secreted. We can ignore this. It is very minimally secreted. But if we still consider this, then what will happen? If it is minimally secreted, then what will happen? That final urine will contain slightly higher creatinine. And because of this slightly higher creatinine in the urine, it will slightly overestimate GFR. Right? So if we look at the clearance of creatinine, then its normal value is approximately 120 to 145 ml per minute. As you can see, the normal value of GFR is 120 to 125 and creatinine clearance is 120 to 145. So it is very close. Obviously slightly higher, slightly overestimated, but still it is very close to real GFR. Right? Now what about this third condition, that it's constant level in the blood? So this third condition is also fulfilled in case of creatinine. See, what is creatinine? Creatinine is a catabolic end product of muscle protein, that is creatine. So creatine, its metabolic end product is this creatinine, right? And we know that muscle mass in particular person is going to be a constant, right? So because of that reason, the blood level of creatinine is also going to be a constant. So this third condition is also fulfilled. So the major difference is that this urea grossly underestimate GFR. You can easily remember that urea underestimate, whereas in case of creatinine, it is very close to the real GFR. So creatinine close to the GFR. That way you can remember. And with this, I complete this video. I hope that this concept is clear to you. If you have any query or confusion, please write it down in the comment section below. Thank you.